It's Jamal,
And I'm Taylor.
and this is
Movies that do and don't suck. Today is Any Movie Friday.
Whoop Whoop.
But as we promised, we were going to listen to our boy Eric and we were going to talk about Insidious 1 and 2. So, if nobody has seen Insidious, the first one, it's about a little boy who, when he sleeps, he travels into the further, which is pretty much like another dimension, kind of, sort of, with, dead people trying to jump into your body. Yeah, I know, it's scary. So, excuse me. I really don't have an issue with Insidious because from the jump, it started off like entertaining you with the thought of traveling into the further. It wasn't like, probably was like a couple of those, kind of boring scenes that are kind of informational at the same time. But all in all, it was a really, really good movie. I enjoyed, the concept. I enjoyed the scenery, how at first you thought this little boy is like in a coma, and all this crazy stuff, and he's just thinking the house is just haunted. Me, I'm like, psh, we niggas, we pack up and move. We don't stay. But she moved and it followed. So, yeah, I mean,
Came right with her.
sometimes, niggas they can't do anything. It's what it is.
Yeah, this is true. My opinion on the first one, I liked it too. When I finally got through it, because at first, the first couple times, it took me a while to watch it just because I kept getting stuck on the same part, just because I felt like it took, for me at least, it took a while for it to catch my attention. Because in the beginning, they move into a new house and the little, like, pretty much the family's just being a family, and I'm just like, okay. The little boy goes up into the attic and starts screaming. It's like, okay. At the time, they didn't really explain too much of what happened. He just went into a coma or something like that. No one was able to explain what happened, and I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of confused. But once this one finally got me to sit down and watch the entire thing, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did finish it, because it was a great movie. They did everything right. They did a great job on that movie. The second one, I personally loved it the best. It was my favorite one. Me and her went to the movies to go see it when it came out. I loved it because I feel like it went perfectly with it explained some things that I didn't understand in the first one. It explained it in the second one perfectly, just how it's supposed to. It's supposed to go with the first one. If you have any unanswered questions, the second one's supposed to answer your questions, and that's exactly what I feel they did in the second one.
I feel like they did answer a lot of questions in the second one. Personally, the first one is my favorite for several reasons, but I mean, the second one definitely it enlightened, me personally to the questions that I had, like, so now what? Like, is this person gonna be living inside the dead forever? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you're one of those scary movie fans who can't quite grasp a scary movie when it's getting into this, like, kind of deja vu type thing, they don't even watch it. But if you can, you'll be able to understand. Because at first I was like, wait a minute. So, was the dead girl always living in the dead? Or did he live in, like, I was just confused. It was crazy. But then I started grasping. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, But it's definitely a must-see if you haven't seen either one. I mean, if you haven't, I don't know why. Like, you should probably go, like, jump off a bridge head first and hit the ground. No water at the bottom. Because there's some really great movies.
Definitely.
So yeah, we really enjoyed those movies. It was crazy.
Only thing for me at least is at the very end of the second one, they kind of insinuated a third one, which I really don't think that they should do that. I feel like they did a good job with it, and that's where it should end. Only because I don't really see it going any, especially if they start with a new family. Like, there's no real reason to have a third one. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
People always change the movie. It's like they always gotta change the family in a second. And like a lot of prequels, they always change it to a second family. Like, I'm like, I don't know these people. Who are you? Like,
Exactly.
Whatever.
So,
but that's to wrap up Insidious 1 and 2. We hope you guys tune in on Monday because
We're not even sure what we're going to be doing, but we'll keep you updated.
I don't know. I'm really wanting to do The Haunting in Connecticut.
Okay. You want to do 2 good movies?
Yeah, we'll do The Haunting in Connecticut 1 and 2. Because I do have some...
things to say.
That's one of those I have things to say about the second movie where there's not the same family. Anyway, but yeah. So we hope you guys tune in Monday. Please comment below. Don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to tell us what you do and don't like. I mean, it's okay. We can take the criticism. We're grown ups. You know, we can put our big boy boxers and panties on. You know, it's okay.
We love the opinions.
Yes, and hit us up on Facebook. I'm Dr. Taylor Lynn. Send me Jamal Christmas. That's J. What's that apostrophe?
But actually,
M-A-L.
on Facebook, it doesn't have the apostrophe. Just put JMAL Christmas. Yeah, spelled just like the holiday.
It definitely has an apostrophe.
I didn't put it on the Facebook.
It's definitely on mine. Anyway.
It's not on nobody else's.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Jamal.
This is Movies That Do It Don't Say.
2 fingers.